All right. How are we doing, everyone? It's your girl, Sheree, for EME. We're in the month of May, and I'm here with your Monday motivational mental health moment. Just made me some hot tea, and we're going to light this candle. Setting a nice mood here. I've got my warm, fuzzy bathrobe on. Just did a facial, sat with some steam for a little while. This is a stress-free candle. We have some tea. And I also have one of my favorite things to do, my journal and a nice pen. Today, I want to continue on our after the rain, after the April showers, after the heartache, after the pain, after the storm. The Mayflowers come. The sun shines again. We have rest, we have peace, and we're closer to our goals. So in that, I want us to tap more into what happens after the storm. How do we process? So today for your Motivational Monday, I want to talk about reflection. I want to talk about takeaways. When you've been through something, whether it's traumatic or it's a minor setback, something that takes your mind somewhere where you feel like you're in a dark or down place, or it takes you out of your normal happy mode of emotion, and you recover from that. We talked about resting after the storm so that we can re-up and regroup. Today, I want to motivate you to reflect. Reflection is a good way to gain takeaways. Takeaways are the things we have learned from something, whether it was negative or positive. So when we think about April showers and how we are entering into our May flowers, I want to encourage you to get a journal, a pen, or even do a dry erase board and just begin to jot down some things that you feel you have learned from your storm. It could be something about yourself. It could be something about something you observed from something or someone else while you were in your situation that you may not have noticed before. For example, I went through a situation where I realized I relied on someone a little bit too much than maybe I needed to. In times of trouble, I actually had what I needed to pull from my own strength in order to solve a problem that I thought I needed them for. So I was able to write down, and I learned I'm stronger and more resourceful than I thought I was in this storm that I was in. Because sometimes we don't realize that we have what we need, or we don't realize the things in our lives that are there to help us to grow. We don't realize the perspectives that we need to grow until we are in our storm, until we are in our April showers. So I want to motivate you today to reflect. Take a moment in your resting phase and begin to think about what things you have learned when you were in that situation. Do you feel like you give too much and you need to set more healthy boundaries? Because in that storm, it was a lot of draining and things being taken from you with your need and want to help someone else. Did you notice that the friends and family and people that you thought you could count on in times of need weren't there? And maybe there needs to be growth in certain areas. Maybe you need to let some people go. Maybe you realize you don't like some of the same things you used to like. And you didn't realize that until you were in that situation or in that storm. Maybe there's some things in your emotions you noticed got heightened up more than you would like them to. Maybe you were quicker to anger in that situation, and maybe you feel like your emotions went from one thing to another too quickly, and you didn't really figure that out until you were in that situation. That's something I want to encourage you to write down. I don't like how quick I was to anger. I don't like how emotional I became so quick. I don't like how this person reacted when I told them this. I don't like how I pull on so many others when I really have what I need in times of storm or in times of trouble. Write those things down, reevaluate, and look at those things on a day-to-day basis if you need to. We can't learn and grow if we don't look at what happens to us in our storms and things that we need to pull out that we notice about ourselves and about others. So I want to motivate you. Don't forget to reflect. A good way to get your mind frame and reflection is what I'm doing. Getting a nice, relaxing mode set, whether it's in the morning or at night. Taking some deep breaths, lighting your candle, sipping some tea. It's a good way to rest your mind and begin to reflect on how you made it out and what happened while you were in your storm. Reflection is so good when it comes to motivating yourself. It gives us all the tools that we need. So stay motivated on a Monday.